Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Texans potentially signing Shaq Leonard, who was just released from the Indianapolis Colts, who are the Houston Texans division rival today. Shaq Leonard, who has dominated the Texans in the past years from 2018 through 2021. And the only reason I say not 2022 and 2023 because he's only played 12 games in 2022 and 2023, and he's not been the same player that he was from 2018 through 2021. He was an All-Pro in 2018 and put up unbelievable numbers as a rookie in 2018 and won Defensive Rookie of the Year. 2019 was a Pro Bowler. 2020 was a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. 2021 was a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. So not only that, but he did all that in his years with the Colts, and his contract ran through, all the way to 2026, and he's now been released today. That's why it's such a shocking move for them to move on from a player like, Shaq Leonard, who's done so many good things for their team. But yeah, let's go over, why I think the Texans should sign Leonard. The Texans, this defense is already really good. It's also really showed some really good things. And the linebacker group's been great. But why, if something's good, something's okay, and it's something, is near great, why don't you make it better? And that's what adding in Shaq Leonard would do. This linebacker group has been excellent. Blake Cashman's been great. I mean, he just had 19 tackles against the Arizona Cardinals with a sack or two tackles for a loss. Great performance against the Cardinals. Blake Cashman was everywhere for the Texans defense. Christian Harris, second-year guy, has been great. Henry To'oTo'o from Alabama, rookie, has been great. Denzel Perryman will now be out for against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Was not available against the he wasn't available against the Cardinals on Sunday and won't be available against the Jaguars, facing a 2-game suspension. So for the Texans to pick up, Leonard, there are already 4 guys who are caliber at starting at the linebacker position currently, but this would be a huge move for the Texans. I wouldn't clarify to say that, and I think it would probably be correct to say that if the Texans were to add in Darius Leonard, or I keep switching that up because of the name change, but if the Texans were to potentially add in Shaquille Leonard, it would be an unbelievable addition for the Texans, and I think he would be the best linebacker on the roster, even though Blake Cashman and Christian Harris have done great things for this Texans team. I think it would definitely be by far to say that he would be the best and most talented linebacker on the roster, even though the struggles in the last 2 seasons. So 2023, he played 9 games with 9 starts so far, and he has 65 tackles for 2 tackles for loss. 2022, he only played 3 games in 1 start. Had injury problems with 1 interception for returning that for 15 yards with 11 tackles. 2021 was a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro, 16 games, 16 starts, 4 interceptions, returning those for 12 yards. 7 was his longest return. 8 passes defended, 8 forced fumbles, a career high for him. He also had 1 fumble with 3 fumble recoveries for 31 yards, 122 tackles, and 4 tackles for loss with 3 QB hits. Then 2020 was a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro, 14 games, 14 starts. He had 7 passes defended for 3 forced fumbles, 1 fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, returning those for 3 yards, 3 sacks, 132 tackles, 7 tackles for loss. And then 2019 was just a Pro Bowler, wasn't an All-Pro, for 13 games, 13 starts, 5 interceptions, returned those for 92 yards and 1 touchdown. Longest was 80, 7 passes defended, 2 forced fumbles, and 5 sacks with 121 tackles for 7 tackles for loss. Then as a rookie was outstanding for the Colts in 2018 as just an All-Pro. 15 games, 15 starts, 2 interceptions, returning those for 38 yards. Longest was 28, 8 passes defended for 4 forced fumbles, 1 fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, 7 sacks, 163 tackles, and 8 QB hits with 12 tackles for loss. So if the Texans add him into this defense, to a defense that is already really good and really young and shows a lot of potential, would be amazing. And I think the Texans would, take a final push into trying to take this division. I think Shaq Leonard would definitely help them with that. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the potential addition for the Texans. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out. Go Texans.